want to thank everyone for coming out on this lovely night. My name is Cowan, and as you probably figured out, I'm running for the Township Trustee. My goal is to preserve property values, maintain safe, tranquil neighborhoods, and not increase property taxes. I believe I can provide good judgment and spend the taxpayers' money more wisely than some other people. I listed, as Mr. Vincent has said, one of the primary goal of the trustees is to spend your money, the money that you pay in property taxes and the money that the township gets back from the state. That's why I'm running, because I believe we need to have better judgment in how we're spending the taxpayers' money, and I believe we need to, let me just stop it. I've listed several points here. Number one, at the 4/27/10 trustees meeting, trustees Cowan, Dembosky, and Cowan voted to spend $43,950 for a sewer line from the Historical Society building, the old fire station next door, to the new fire station. Mr. Dembosky is a Historical Society, was the president, he's a member, and was an official. Still maybe. But anyway, he is in the Historical Society. Mr. Couch's mother is its president. I believe it's egregious. I believe it's in poor judgment to spend $43,950 in taxpayers' money on an old building for other people's stuff. Number two, Mr. Dembosky requested $5,000 to remodel one bay of the old fire station for the Historical Society at the 125, the January 25th, 1911 meeting. And then on February 8th, 2011, the next meeting, trustees meeting, the trustees, Mr. Cowan, Dembosky, and Cowan, all voted to give the Historical Society another $5,000. And I say another because in 2007, April 2007, the trustees gave the Historical Society $5,000. So at that point, it was $10,000 plus the $43,950 for the sewer system. But let me add, the Historical Society, from what I was told, did the work themselves, $10,000, okay? But again, that's $53,950 of the taxpayers' money that could have been spent on something of what I believe of more importance to Suffield, like paying off the new fire station. Spent approximately $2.1 million on the fire station, and I believe that's a debt we need to pay down. Let me just add it that Historical Society gets to use the town hall for free. Taxpayers pay for the utilities, which is okay. Number three, on February 8, 2011, trustees Cowan, Dembosky, and Coleman voted to spend $3,000 to replace existing light fixtures with new energy-efficient light fixtures in administrative building. The administrative building, as everybody here probably knows, is that little building across the street. It's a very small building. It gets used maybe 24 hours a month at the most. For $3,000, what they pay to upgrade the fixtures with new energy-efficient fixtures, trustees Cowan, Dembosky, and Cowan could probably have paid the light bill over there for 30 to 40 years. Mr. Dembosky, and point number four, Mr. Dembosky and Mr. Cowan, trustees, spent $3,500 on February 22nd, 2011 for acoustical panels for the community room next door to the new fire station, because the steel roof creates a lot of noise when it rains. Mr. Cowan was absent, that's why he wasn't listed on the vote. The question remains is why did the trustee, the current candidate Dave Bartnick, even approve installing a steel roof at a premium price over the price of 50-year shingles? The steel roof costs more than 50-year shingles. And when I asked him, when he was building the, when he was talking about building it, when I asked when he was talking about building the new fire station, why don't you just use a put shingle up? They said, oh, that's what the architect wants. Well, that's because they're more expensive. The architect gets a cut of the job. He gets a percentage of the job. But, and that, not only that, it's more expensive and it was more cost later on to pay for, in a sense, these acoustical panels so it could cut down the cost from the noise from the steel door. Number 5, at the September 27, 2011 trustee meeting, Mr. Domboski stated he wants to put in a levy on the ballot to put an elevator in the town hall, which would cost thousands. Then on August 13, 2013, trustee Mr. Cowan gave the quotes from the architects and builders, the carpenters, for the town hall. A lift, an elevator. The proposal was $37,900 to put an elevator back. $37,900. Another $39,000 to remodel the bathrooms downstairs and make it ADA accessible. $39,000. And $22,000 to put in a new exterior steps and a ramp. Okay. Folks, whenever they built, one of the reasons given for building a new fire station was to build a community room that was accessible to those with disabilities, and it is. Now the trustees want to spend approximately $98,900 to make the town hall more accessible. When a group, including the Historical Society, has individuals with special needs, they can use a community center. Community room next door. We don't have to spend $100,000. And if they got to go to the bathroom, they can go next door to make it ADA accessible. Look, you don't have to make anything ADA accessible except when you build, okay? When you build, you do, period. The way it is now, we don't have any problems with the feds, and frankly, they probably don't care a lot of things. But I'm saying, I think we could spend $98,900 pay off our fire station. Yes, we have a levy for it, but, and then my next point, number 6, in 2012, the township spent about $70,000 on a note for the new fire station. Paid $70,000 on a note to pay off the new fire station, about $80,000 in interest. To me, that's outrageous. Should be the other way around. We should be paying more off in the principal than the way we, at this rate. Not only that, but when they was talking about building this, I asked one of the trustees, I asked Mr. Pohl, I said, what kind of rate are we getting with this note for the new fire station? He said, oh, it's good. It's 4 or 5%. It's good. We're in good shape. I said, okay. Well, why then are we paying off more in interest than we are in the principal on the thing? Look, I wasn't a finance major in college, but that is just wrong. That is just ridiculous, and we're paying more in interest than we are paying down the principal. And it's just as stupid to be paying almost $100,000 for improved downstairs, the restrooms and the ramps out front, when we could use that money to pay off the new fire station. I have attended approximately 95% of the trustees meeting in the last 13 years. Okay, since about 2000, I've been attending meetings pretty regularly. I have a master's degree from Case Western Reserve University in social administration, Master of Science in social administration. I have a bachelor's degree in education with a history major, political science minor. And I've lived in Suffield all the 12 years of my life. Okay, I lived in Akron for 12 terrible years. So I think he says I got 54 seconds, so I just want to tell you all that, look, I'm running because I believe we can use better, we need somebody on the board that has better judgment on how we spend our money. I think we need to be more intelligent. I think we need to be more frugal. I think we ought to pay down do all we can to keep the property taxes low and levies low and to use good judgment. And that's why I'm running. I would like, ask me for your vote, and I promise you that I will be as frugal with your money as I am with mine, okay? So I thank you for your time. Thanks for coming out this lovely evening, and thank you.